Hey, Chrissy here. I am a landscape architect and the owner of Kismet Design. I am a very process-driven designer, and I love sharing what I do and how I do it with anyone who's interested. Reaching your true potential and achieving your own personal goals will not happen by chance. You have to set your intentions, make a plan, and do the work. Thank you for joining me to nerd out on design. Don't forget to subscribe and to share too. Let's create something great together. The last few episodes, we talked about impact and value-based decisions in your business. Deciding where to focus your time and energy isn't always easy. Once you've made the choice, it is important to truly focus and not give in to distractions. Here are a few key ways that I do this for myself. Number one, setting the scene. I have talked about it before and I'll say it again. Cleaning my desk clears some distractions and some mental energy. And then even brain dumping tasks onto my to-do list clears more mental space. Because I work from home, and especially during the summer, there are other distractions in my home. I also close my door to help set the scene to focus. My kids know not to open the door or knock unless there's blood, bones, or fire. Because of that, I have to remember to open it when I'm done with my focus time. When my kids were younger, I rarely worked when they were home because, well, I was not able to logistically set the same boundaries that I can now, and there was no reasonable expectation that they could or would be followed. My husband and I have similar understanding on the rare occasion that he is working from home because we both need to have that focus time without distracting each other. Number two is getting in the zone. If I am working on a design, I will bring up the project photos, lay out my notes and any reference information, and read back through everything and review prior to getting started. If I am setting time to focus on a task like QuickBooks, I will bring out my financial notebook as well as my billables tracking sheet and review and update it as needed. I also keep a running list of questions for my accountant if there's things that come up that maybe don't need to be answered immediately. And so I keep that handy as well. It's in my financial notebook so that whenever I'm working in QuickBooks, if something comes up that I want to double check or have a question on, I can simply jot it down so that next time I'm talking with her, I've got everything on hand and I don't forget. I find it easier to work on admin tasks if I have all of my creative tasks hidden from myself. Sometimes this means setting any base plans or sketches off my desk so that I don't gravitate towards them and leave QuickBooks open while I start sketching ideas on a design. Number three is setting the time. Some will do this with a timer. I usually do this with either my phone or calendar reminders or a timer or a reminder on my watch. So depending on what I'm focusing on, I can get sucked in and not resurface in time for the next task or next appointment without a reminder. Knowing yourself and setting pieces in place to keep you from losing track of time when it is important is key. I even set an alarm on my watch when I need to pick up my kids from school during the school year because I was regularly working on design tasks in the afternoon and would panic and have to race to get them because I would be so immersed in the design work that I would lose track of time. When you are setting the time for focused work, be reasonable about how much time you have and how much time is needed for the task. If you give yourself more time than what is needed, you will use it. And vice versa. If you don't give yourself enough time, you can feel rushed or not be able to truly focus because you are anticipating the time that you have to stop. So keeping in mind what's reasonable for the task that you're working on. And finally, number four is staying on task and doing the focused work. That means not picking up your phone and looking at Instagram, not remembering that you need to water your plants and getting up to do it. Our mind will find all kinds of things to avoid working on something we aren't enjoying. So being aware of that and don't give in to temptation. If it is something you do enjoy doing, like design tasks, you can still get distracted. So what you need to do is to keep these distractions at bay. Maybe that means putting your phone on silent, or maybe you even need to set it somewhere where you can't reach it. Perhaps you keep a notepad to the side of your desk to jot down any thoughts or tasks that come to mind so you can quickly get them out of your head without fear of forgetting them and eliminating the need to address them now. The ability to focus on the task at hand and to follow the framework and processes that you have designed is the magic formula for efficiency. Focused work can 2x your available time. All of us are guilty of wasting time and lollygagging through the day on occasion. Setting habits of focused time will not only increase your efficiency, but it can reduce stress. The feeling of checking things off your to-do list is amazing. Checking multiple things off in a day and getting more done is even better. I would love if you would share with me your thoughts, any key tips that you use to set aside focus time and stay focused on your tasks. Feel free to share this with someone that might be interested, and I will see you soon. To wrap up, I want to thank you for your time. I hope the ideas discussed today have left you feeling excited and energized. As I build both my business and my life, I value the support and feedback you provide. I would love for you to reach out to me to let me know what you think, give me ideas, or just to connect. Please don't forget to subscribe and also share with a friend. Until next time, go create something wonderful.